you reject the rulings of the courts, if you work against the rulings of our courts, then you really are at war with the Constitution. And he is a continuing danger to our system. Those millions of people that you mentioned who supported the president have been misled. They've been betrayed. And certainly as we see his continued action to attack our democracy, his continued refusal to accept the results of the last election, you see that ongoing danger.
Congresswoman Elise Stefanik was elected on Friday to replace you as the number 3 Republican in the House leadership. And she wasted very little time in saying what she thinks about all this. Take a look.
I support President Trump. Voters support President Trump. He is an important voice in our Republican Party, and we look forward to working with him.
Now, did the Republican Party just do 2 things that they stand against? Affirmative action and cancel culture? I'm confused. The party that stands against cancel culture just counseled Liz Cheney. They kicked her from the leadership position because of her stance and her opinion on Donald Trump. Now, for the last few months, the only thing we've been hearing from the Republican Party is cancel culture, cancel culture. They've been crying about how many platforms they've been kicked off of because of their opinion. But they turn us around and they do it to Liz Cheney. Don't make sense to me. Now, let's talk about affirmative action. Now, they replace Liz Cheney with another female. Now, that female was less qualified than Liz Cheney was. That female only voted with Donald Trump 77% of the time. Liz Cheney voted with Trump 93% of the time. That female is a moderate Republican. The only 2 reasons why they picked her is because she is a female and she's a Trump laureatess. Those are the reasons why they picked her. Chip Roy ran against her. Chip Roy supports Donald Trump also. But at the same time, Chip Roy did not support what Donald Trump did on January 6th. Not only that, Chip Roy also voted 90+% of the time with Donald Trump. So why would they give that position to a female? Let me tell you the reason why. Because they wanted to replace a female with a female. Now, isn't that affirmative action? Isn't that something that the Republican Party stands against? I thought they stood with picking the most qualified person for that position. But no, not in this case. They had to replace a female with a female. That's affirmative action. I'm confused, Republican Party. The 2 things that you stand against, you just did.